Okay, so you guys know that I love shooting like solo B-roll. A lot of the time I don't have anyone to help me film videos, and having some little tricks up your sleeve to help you capture the shots that you need to be able to create some travel videos all by yourself is essential. And even more than that, I have a sneaky little trick that I want to show you guys today to take your solo B-roll travel videos to the next level. So I have this solo creator kit from a company called Pivo. They have a whole setup including this little tripod and some other really nice pieces like this wireless microphone setup, so you can make sure you're getting good audio if you're doing like vlog style content. And then it also comes with this really nice little light, which I'm gonna need for the shoot we're gonna be doing today, and I'll show you why in a little while. And the main thing that I'm excited about is because it has this. All of this is for mobile shooting, so we're going to be creating a solo B-roll video on my iPhone 13 Pro, and you can put it in here and go into the app and you can track yourself and get full-on moving shots of yourself without anyone helping you, which is going to take your solo videos to an entire new level. In this video, I'm going to take you guys for a full behind-the-scenes walkthrough of how I'm actually capturing all of the shots, and then towards the end I'm going to show you the full video once it's edited and put together. You guys can see what we were actually able to create. Let's get into it. Our scene for today is we are going to be shooting me kind of getting into this car and driving down this really crazy canyon that we found out here in Bali. It's going to be a really fun little video, so let's start getting some cool shots. Okay, we're all set up with the tracking. We're gonna start getting some shots, but just before we do, I wanted to do a quick shout out to my friend Luca. He's helping film all the behind the scenes. If you guys want to find some sick videos out here in Bali, he's like the ultimate local legend. He lives out here forever and he makes amazing YouTube videos. It's all gonna be linked down in the description. Definitely recommend checking it out. Okay, let's get to shooting some sick shots. Okay, the first shot I'm going to get is just like an establishing shot of the scene, just to show the viewer where we are. So I'm going to pick this up, even though I can do some super sweet tracking. I'm going to move it around with my hands. It's a good opportunity because I'm not going to be in any of these shots. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it on the tripod just for extra stability. And I'm just going to do like a nice slide. And then one pan down like this, just to show where we are. We got a pretty like epic location, so I just want to show that off to the viewer as our opening shots. And then the next thing I'm going to do is start getting shots of me kind of actually walking up to the car and like getting in, and then we're going to be driving down here and we get to a location at the end where there's a crazy viewpoint over the ocean and everything. So for this one, let's set it up right here, and the Pivo is going to do a good job of tracking me as I walk down, so I'll get maybe 2 shots like this. So first shot, I've hit record, and as soon as I get in frame, it's going to start tracking me. So I'm going to walk from here and jump in the car. Yeah. And then I'll do another one of the same scene, just repeating my same movement, but I'll get a different angle on here. For this one, I'm going to do a full tracking shot. So I'm going to start it all facing down there, and as soon as I get in the frame, it will recognize me. So I can be here, make sure it's got me locked on, it's following me, and then I'm just going to walk to the door. Okay, now that I'm in the car, the next shot that I'm going to get is kind of like a high shot looking right into it of me just starting the car up and driving away. Having this little tripod set up makes the shots that you can get so dynamic, because like you can see, you can be like head high or you can be super low. So it makes a huge difference to get diversity in all of your shots to keep your video interesting when you actually put it together in the edit. So I'm going to use the little ball joint that I have to tweak it down, looking straight into the car, and then I will get in, start it, and just drive off into the distance. Okay, I'm going to get a shot of the car driving past. So I'm going to set this up a little bit in front of the car, and then it will track me as I go down and kind of drive off into the distance. So I'm going to set this up right here, having the car in frame, and I can make sure that I adjust the ball head to exactly how I want it. And I can hit record, I'll jump in the car and drive straight past it. The next shot that I'm going to get is one from inside the car, and I'm just going to get a kind of shot of me driving. And what I want to do for this shot is, because it's quite bright outside and it's relatively dark comparatively in the car, I'm going to get the little light that comes with the Solo Creator kit from Pivo, and I can just fill in that like shade light and make sure that I'm like nicely exposed, because we are filming on a phone after all, and it doesn't always have the best dynamic range. So this is the light that I'm going to be using, and you can see that if I'm in the car in the shade here, if I just shine that on me, it fills me out like really nicely, and that's going to make a huge difference when you're filming on a mobile phone. So basically I'm just going to clip this on top here, and that's just going to light up my scene really nicely and make all the difference for this interior shot. So I'm just going to adjust my tripod legs a little bit to make it nice and narrow. We can fit it inside of here and then lock it down like that. As soon as I'm sitting there, it's going to see my face and make sure that I'm in the frame the whole time and making it really nice. The light's on to fill in all of that shadow, and we'll just get a nice shot of driving down, which is going to cut really well with our previous shots. I can see that it's tracking my face because it's following me around, so now I'll just drive like normal and get a really nice shot of cruising down. Okay, for the last shot, I want to get a really nice wide shot to show the view that we've just arrived at. So I'm going to take the Pivo up onto this little ledge. I can set it to track the car. I'm going to drive in, stop, get out of the car, and kind of just like arrive at this view, look out into the distance, and that can be my ending. Something else that I'm going to do is, when I'm shooting this on the phone, I'm going to make sure that my shot is slightly wider than I actually want my final shot to be, and when I'm editing it, I can add a digital zoom and slowly punch out to give the feeling of that scene kind of coming to an end. You can add a zoom feature in the Pivo where it actually zooms in and out as well as tracking you, but I want to make sure that it's doing a zoom out, so I'm going to do it manually afterwards when I'm editing. Let me put it up on the ledge and we'll get our final shot. Okay, that is going to be it for all of the shots that we need. The Pivo made it super easy to get nice and dynamic shots for our solo B-roll. Let's take a look at how the actual edit looks once I put it together with some music, some little basic effects and everything like that. So let's roll it. Okay, so I hope you guys thought that was cool. It was really fun shooting with the Pivo. If you guys want to check out the Solo Creator Bundle, it's going to be linked down in the description. And if you use the link that is below, you can get 10% off the entire kit. As well as that, remember to check out Luca's channel. It's also going to be linked down below if you guys want to see filmmaking, photography tutorials out here in Bali. Super sick content, and definitely need to get him some subscribers because he doesn't have as many as he deserves. So go and check it out, help him out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.